Hey everybody, what's going on? For today's review, I'd like to introduce you all to the 2011 Lincoln MKT all-wheel drive EcoBoost. As with all the past Ford and Lincoln reviews you've seen, we're here at Grapevine Ford Lincoln, which is located in Grapevine, Texas. And bearing that information in mind, this is going to be an in-depth tour of the MKT EcoBoost. We'll start the engine, show it off, go over some of the performance details, as well as take a look at some of the unique and interesting aspects on both the interior as well as the exterior. And so, bearing that in mind, let's go ahead and start it up, let the engine run for a while. This particular MKT has the ever-popular tuxedo black metallic paint, with charcoal black perforated leather seating, the technical term for which Lincoln calls a leather environment. See the deep natural wood accents that wraps from the door, around the dash, and around the side of the vehicle. For those of you who wish to see a different color scheme of the MKT, I do have a other video pertaining to a standard MKT. And to start this vehicle is very simple. Simply have the key fob in your possession as long as it's in the vehicle. Put your foot on the brake and hit the button to start. This MKT has 139.8 miles on its odometer. You get a wood grain and leather wrapped steering wheel that's also power tilting and telescoping. You also get the amber tinted aluminum accents. Very smooth power assisted steering. This MKT also has the 6-speed select shift automatic transmission. The select shift is done by the paddles on the steering wheel. Now, where most people would find that one paddle does one command and one does the other, where in most situations it's the right paddle that shifts up and the left paddle that shifts down, both paddles will do commands in either way. Simply push forward to shift down and pull back to shift up. It also does have a reverse backup camera that's integrated with the navigation screen. It also does have an automatic parking assist, accessed by this button down here that says auto with a P between two parallel lines. All 4 windows on all MKTs are automatic. This particular MKT EcoBoost sports the 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6 that makes 355 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque. The standard MKT houses a 3.7-liter Duratec 24-valve V6. And let's see what this MKT sounds like. It's got a 3,500 RPM rev limiter. You can hear just ever so slightly, you can hear the turbo whistle. Very lovely sounding engine though. Let's go ahead and turn on the lights, as well as the hazards. And let's take a look at the exterior features of the MKT. The MKT is based on the everyday Ford Flex chassis, built in the same factory in Oakville, Ontario, Canada. along with the Flex and the 2011 Lincoln MKX. Has the automatic adjusting high-intensity discharge headlights, as well as the standard Lincoln waterfall-style grille, projector-style fog lights, For the EcoBoost model, you get the special edition 20-inch polished aluminum wheels, LED turn signal indicators on the mirrors. This MKT also has a dual vista panoramic sunroof. Mile per gallon ratings for the EcoBoost all-wheel drive MKT are 16 miles per gallon city and 21 miles per gallon highway. Get the small deck lid spoiler. LED taillights, other EcoBoost equipped models that include in the Lincoln lineup are simply the 2011 MKS EcoBoost. As you have certainly seen, there is a lot of the chrome trim all over the vehicle, including around the windows, on the emblems, underneath the doors. Of course, the wheels, they are not chrome, but they add to the bling effect, as well as the grille and underneath the headlights, as well as around the front and rear fascias. And now that we've seen the exterior, let's take a look at the interior features. As I said, this one has the charcoal perforated black leather environment. Power adjustable driver and passenger seats with powered lumbar support. Illuminated door sills. It's got the 5.1 THX surround sound stereo system with speakers in the trunk, in all the doors, and it's all controlled by the navigation center up top. All of your powered options are located here on the door. You have all 4 automatic windows, window locks, power mirrors, 2-person memory seating, and power door locks. To close the door, you have these handy little grips integrated into it. It's a very beautifully crafted interior. And that's necessarily one thing that a lot of American cars have kind of fallen down on. A lot of people have criticized American cars for being, well, cheaply made, and frankly, the MKT and a lot of other Lincoln vehicles are not really one of them. As you can see, the dual vistas for the sunroof. Also have the HomeLink garage door system. Lighting vanity mirrors. These 2 buttons here, you can simply tilt the sunroof or slide it back. Push the button once to withdraw the shades. Hit it again to withdraw the entire sunroof. Also, as you can see, you have the cloth wind guard up top. It is not a one-touch sunroof, as you can see. Push the button again to retract the shades. Very nice. As you can see, there is a lot of stitched leather in this interior, including on the steering wheel, as well as in the dash. You can see the stitching in the top of the dashboard, as well as around the sides, as well as the side bolsters of the center console, as well as on the shifter knob. The audio and climate controls are actually very simple to understand and easy to read, and actually you might think of them as dual controllable, in the sense that you can control the audio and climate control from the navigation screen up top, or by simply using the command station down below. The navigation screen actually works very simply. You can change different settings by these little arrows at the bottom. And to simply do something, say turn the audio on, as you can see it's off, simply touch it. Turns the power on.
I guess that you ain't listening. Rather run around instead. Got me hot, smoking like a chimney. We used to be best friends, now it seems we finna be enemies. Visit the frozen. Killing you to see her in that QC turn. No, that's gonna hurt your feelings, boo. Hitting over me by now, so you go sleeping with them clowns. They find no relief. She spoke her piece, I know caprice. So love must be let go, release into the web again, and deuces. I must throw your piece.
Also, as the same with the climate controls, you have the front and rear zone air conditioning. Other buttons up top include the power adjustable foot pedals, as well as the ambient lighting system. This lower button allows for the brightness and dimness of the ambient lighting. The lighting is accessed through these little lights inside the cup holders, as well as underneath the dash and in the rear compartment of the vehicle. As you can tell by the perforated interior, it has heated and cooled seats, 3 ways for each seat. Front and rear defroster, and pretty much all the other convenience comforts you've come to expect. Also, steering wheel controls include the cruise control and media settings for the Microsoft Sync system. And now that we've seen the driver's compartment of the vehicle, let's take a look at the rest of it. Go ahead and turn the engine off. Grab the key. As you can see, the power tilt steering wheel retracts and the seat retracts as well. I'll show you that in just a second. Hit the button. And let's take a look at the rest of the MKT. Very large and spacious rear doors. Also have the retractable door shades, which hang on the hooks on the top of the windowsill. Made of a fine mesh cloth. An optional extra on all MKTs is the rear entertainment system, in which the headrests become a little bit bigger and DVD monitors are fitted in. But this has 2 rear captain's chairs, both of which with powered lumbar support, as activated by the switch below. As you can see, it's basically like a miniature limousine in the back, with plenty of legroom, as well as a center console to set things such as drinks, food, or anything that's not large enough to go sliding off into your partner's lap should you have one. But you can see you have AC volts and a 12-volt outlet in the bottom. Also, rear cup holders. rear cooled and heated seats, as well as the rear air conditioning system. One nifty little trick is the fact that you can lift up the center console, and by lifting this lid, you have a miniature cooler in the back. All you've got to do, put some ice and your drinks in there, and you're pretty much set. Very much like a miniature movie theater should you have the onboard entertainment. A quick look at the dashboard. To open the rear tailgate, there is a button located underneath the license plate frame, or simply hit the button twice on the remote. It has power stowing and folding third row seats. You can see part of the THX surround sound system by the subwoofer in the trunk. This is the button to close the tailgate, and you can retract the seats to normal. Simply push the button. Simply pull the headrest up, and the third row is ready to go. The button on the far right is to select which seat you wish to fold. You can also select both. In this case, I had the right-hand seat selected. To stow it back, simply push stow and let it go. Very nice. And to close the trunk, simply hit the button on the interior or use the remote. Easy fuel filler cap. You also notice the deep footwells to allow for greater legroom. As I said, power adjustable passenger seats. Very beautiful indeed. So on that note, viewers, I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2011 Lincoln MKT all-wheel drive EcoBoost. If you have any questions pertaining to this particular MKT or any of the others you might see here on the lot or website here at Grapevine Ford Lincoln, please feel free to contact them at grapevineford.com and search through the Lincoln section of the website, or come visit them off Highway 114 in Grapevine. Thanks for watching, everybody.